what I'm gonna share with you today is how I do my Bible journaling. So I have, of course, my Bible. Ta-da! Yeah, it has a lot of highlights already because I really love to highlight my Bible whenever I read it. Just so I will always, remember the things that really talk to me, those verses or the context of that verses, etc. I also have different kinds of notebooks and journals. If you can see, I'm not sure if I've already shown the flip through of this, but if you can see, I really love designing my journal or my notebook for my Bible journaling because, for me, the day that you're doing your Bible study or your Bible journaling, it's very special because you have that quiet time or date with the Lord. And so I'm gonna show with you some of the things, or at least few of the things that I usually use. These are not the only things that I use, but I'm just gonna show you a few of them, and then maybe if I can do another one, I'll share with you other tips and tricks that I do when I design my Bible my Bible study journaling time. Okay, so I always have this trusty glue bottle. It's needle-like because it's quick drying. And I love this scissor because it's very pointed and it's very sharp. It's easier to do your fuzzy cut when you have such a trusty scissor. Not sure, it says here it's Corporate Express Berman Company. And then I usually do I cut some of the pages of my paper pads that I usually use to design cards or even for my Bible journaling. So here, these are actually pre-cut designs from different notepads. So I collect them, I cut them, and then I just use them from when I wanted to use them. For now, I just selected these few just so we can use it. Of course, as you can see, a lot of washi tapes in here. So these are just a few of our collection washi tapes. Some of these washi tapes are actually available for washi sampler for sale via Scrapbooky Crafter Instagram, or Scrapbooky Crafter Ucraft Instagram, or Scrapbooky Crafter Facebook. And we also have YouTube, Scrapbooky Crafter in YouTube. And then more washi tapes. I also have my pens. I really love this kind of pen. I also have a lot of Steedler that's like this. It's like fine tip liner. I like it than the gel ones. I'm not sure, maybe because it's quick drying as well. I selected this few sheets of Faith stickers. Maybe I can use them. And what I really wanted to showcase with you today is how I use the Scrapbooky Crafter Bible journaling cards. So here are they. So usually these Bible journaling cards are actually printed in a 12 by 12 different sets of cardstock. So definitely this particular design is random. Once you purchase it, you might see this same design, but you might not. You might get a different cute design. But this is really what I wanted to share with you. So the Bible journaling cards is a set of 12 different Bible verses journaling cards. So every card is actually a unique Bible verse that you can use for your Bible study or Bible journaling. And these designs are actually created by Scrapbooky Crafter. Here, I hope you can see that. Okay. Alright, so I'm not sure what series this one is. I'll just note it below on this video so that you can, if you wanted to just check it out in Scrapbooky Crafter Shopee. They have a Shopee and Instagram, then you can just message them. Alright, so for today, what I will use is one of this, and I'm just gonna show you, you know, when you do your design, it doesn't have to be like so pretty and complicated. I think what really matters when you do the design is, you know, you just have to go about it on how you feel about it that day, especially if you're doing your Bible journaling. So you can just go with the flow and see whatever, you know, feels better for you. Okay, so here it is. I'm just like I trying to do a photo corner holder for this here. So I'll do that, something like this, just to hold it. I don't want to stick it for now. Just thinking that maybe, you know, if I have the option to pull it out, and then I'll put a note in here, that would be better, because I wanted to like stick another note in here to say what is my takeaway for, you know, for this particular verse. So let's do that. I hope you can see, but let me show you why I love this. See, it's very thin, and because it's very thin, it's fast drying, and it's actually very easy to put. And less messy as well. here you can also, just cut it. You don't want those extra, too much extra side borders. I know here it's like there's a to and from tag in here. You can just put in a sticker on that, on top of that. So let's see. Yeah, this one maybe because this one has gold in it. So just put it there. There you go. This would be like your takeaway for this Bible study. There you go. It's so simple and so easy. And then I'll just do the Bible study and the Bible study notes, and then I'll share it again. Okay, so let me share with you now my Bible study notes. I hope that you too will be encouraged, as I am very encouraged with this Bible verse that I have selected for my meditation for today. It says here in Joshua chapter 1 verse 9, "Be strong and courageous, never be afraid or discouraged, because I am your God, the Eternal One, and I will remain with you wherever you go." So I usually put some notes of what this Bible verse means. So this is not really the Bible study where you have to deep dive everything. I just take it as my daily devotion or just my daily meditation. It's really a different thing when you do Bible study. We have to go through it for a long period of time, just so we make sure that we get everything straight from verse to verse. But for now, let me just share with you how I do this devotion. So I put a note here, what does this verse means? So for me, what it actually speaks the most is, it's a promise of God that He will not abandon me. It gives me an assurance because God remains to be who He is, because He is, He was, and will always be the Eternal One. So we know that God is, as we call Him, the Alpha and the Omega, the Eternal One. He is not bound by time, by space, or by circumstances, not even not even influenced by anyone or any people. He is God. He is above everyone else. He is the Creator. And so I know that I am so assured that because of this, I know that the Lord will never change, regardless of as He said, there is nothing that we can do that will diminish His love for us. And I'm always encouraged with that. And it's not something that will actually let me allow myself to sin more and more. It's not something like that. It's something that it actually encourages my heart that the Lord is very merciful. He is very loving, and that He assures me that regardless of what I do He will continue to love me, and His love will make sure that He will let me fight anything that, you know, that is not really pleasing to His sight. Not just so that I can please Him, but because those things that doesn't please Him is not really good for me. So that's why I am assured that He's always there, because He knows better than I know. And I also know right here that God never changes. He's not, you know, just what I said earlier, He's not affected, impacted, or influenced by people or circumstances. And with this, I can be strong because God got my back. So that's a very good, you know, this one is really a very good promise, because God here, you know, make sure that I know that whatever circumstances I am in, wherever I am, you know, whoever it is that, you know, doesn't like me or like me, it doesn't matter, because He is the one who actually loves me, and He's the one who will always make sure that, you know, He will protect me, He will guide me, He will rescue me. And, you know, having Him above everyone else is really the greatest that I can have, because He is the most, you know, He's the powerful one, He is the loving one, He is everything. And having God to have my back, it means everything to me. And, you know, this life is just like, we're just journeying here on earth. We only have like a few years to stay in here. And so I'm so glad that, you know, with that temporary journey that we have on earth, God is giving us an assurance that I got your back. I got your back. If you don't know anything, or you don't know what to do with, you know, with the things that you're doing with your life, I got your back. I will make sure that I will provide you with wisdom, with knowledge of what you have to do, so that you can make the most of your life on earth. And that most is something that will glorify Him and will make our, you know, our life not easier but meaningful and fulfilled. And the last one I noted here is that I should not feel disheartened, because God will never leave me. So as He said, I will remain with you wherever you go. And I have here some reminders as well. I just noted down: when I feel overwhelmed at work, when I feel weighed down by my circumstances, when I feel rejected, I should pray without ceasing, because I know that, you know, those circumstances that are actually weighing me down, or things that are out of my control, since they are out of my control, there's nothing that I can do. So the best thing that I can do is really to lift it all up to the Lord. So we really have to pray without ceasing, not just every day, but every breath. You know, that's like prayer without ceasing. With every breath that you have, you remember God with it. You remember that the Lord was the one who gave us the ability to breathe. The Lord was the one who gave us the ability to think, to have the wisdom, to have the strength physically to do what we have to do. And so I have to make sure that I acknowledge God with everything in my life. And then I have here like few, you know, action items that I have to do. That I have to do because of my takeaway, not just because I have to do it, but because this actually encourages me to become better. So it says here to do: focus on God's promises. When you feel discouraged, talk to God. You can, because God is on your side. You are not alone. God is always with you, and God is true, faithful, and He never changes. And I also usually put my prayer list here. And I know, you know, sometimes my prayer items are very personal, but this one I can share with you because I know not only me but most of us can actually relate to this. So here's my prayer. Dear Lord, I can only see what my eyes can see and feel where my emotions lead me. I pray that you will guide me to see through your eyes and feel through your heart, and to have the wisdom to be reminded that you are always with me in anything and in everything. So guys, guys, I hope you enjoyed, making this or designing this journaling time with me. And if you do have questions, or if you do have suggestions are okay as well. And if you do have any questions, just send me a direct message. I would be very happy to answer your queries. Alright guys, you have a blessed day ahead. Bye!